Hopefully this time, things will work.
Mm.
So we're going to take off from BGKK.
Yeah.
I'll set a flight plan, set as departure. And we're going to land at... Greenland's big. I didn't realise Greenland was so big. I thought it'd be like 3/4 of an hour to fly across. 2 hours 17 minutes.
Mm.
And we're going to land at
I can't find a pen.
BGSS. Set as arrival. There you go. 2 hours 23 minutes. 408 miles.
Can't even find a pen when I want it.
I'll wait till you find a pen.
I'm looking, but not finding.
You're worse than me.
You put the pens down and they vanish. It's a bit like the socks. You put 2 socks in the washing machine and one comes out. It's a bit like the socks.
Sounds alright. It's a bit crackly again. I don't know why it's crackly.
Oh.
Right, I need to do a quick...
Good, I don't have that one.
Part 4. So we're flying from part 4, comma, flying. Oh, grief. What's the matter with me? Flying. Flying from BGKK.
That's KULUS. Kulusuk.
Yeah, that's a funny name.
You can say it to them. How the hell are you going?
2 space 2. I'm just putting the reference numbers in. BGSS. BGSS. That'll do. If anybody wants to know, they can look it up. So I can't be sitting here typing everything. Nearly finished. I can load. It seems to be flight conditions. It says rainy.
Gotta find it.
Hopefully we don't have any problems. We had internet problems last time and the game crashed. It was awful. It's taken years to sort out.
Oh, well, I've got stacks of fuel on board.
Goody,
I put 80% in. It gets us twice as far as I need.
If you put 80% in, I'm going to put 60 in. I'll put 68 like last time.
Gotta find my mouse. I don't know where my mouse is gone.
That'll do. I could be here all day. looks like it's snowing.
I don't know yet. I'm not in.
No, what am I doing?
I can't see. Is that a mouse? That looks like a mouse.
Right, this time we're going to be successful, aren't we? It is snowing. It's either snow or sleet.
I've got a... Well, not on the same server.
I am on, just double check, East USA server. I tell you what, try signing out.
Oh, he's well,
and sign back in again.
Why? We haven't even tried seeing each other.
I know, but last time, what have I just done? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
You're going to start that again.
No, it might go back. Hopefully it'll go back to the plane. Please go back. Oh no. Look what I've just done. You idiot. That was silly. I'll have to wait again. I thought it was just going to... Anyway, messed it up already. Messed it up already.
You always do, though.
I know.
Should wait till we're on the deck before going live.
Well, I can't wait on the deck to go live.
You can.
No, because if I press the button, it flickers on and off. It won't let me. You have to be out of... You can't be on the runway. You have to be in the main worldy bit.
I never do.
That's why you could probably never go live properly.
I can go live now, 42, I think.
Go on then, try it. But you can't. I can't go live. I've tried it. I cannot go live if I'm on the airport runway. It won't let me. So there.
I can't even get that. Just... The aircraft's just died.
Well, no one's watching anyway, Tony. So it doesn't really matter.
Dear.
Basically, we're here for our own entertainment, aren't we, really?
Trying to get me little maps to work. Which I will try to do before and keep loading it up, and it wouldn't let me change it. Come on.
Yeah, it's funny, my internet was low because I tested it with BT Internet Checker and it was saying it was really low. I phone up BT and they do this check and everything, and suddenly my internet is running like full blast. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're trying to pull a fast one on me. And suddenly my upload speed just went up really quickly, so they did something. Right, we'll start that again. No more mess ups. Right, flight plan. From there, set as destination. Just make sure I've done it properly. Set as departure. Right. Flying over Greenland. And we want to go to this airport over here. Set as arrival. There. There you go. Sorted. Sorted, man. Hopefully we can see each other now. How are you getting on? Are you on the runway?
I'm on the runway, yeah.
All right. Waiting for me. Are you waiting? Are you
I'm
really
waiting.
Are you really?
No. Can't get me coffee in the coffee cup back. Right.
I'm just loading. Nearly there. Nearly there. Ready
See if I press.
Right.
See if I can do alternate F9. We'll start a recording. I don't know which is it off F10. No.
Don't ask me. I have no clue. Yeah, what I'm like.
One of them comes up. There you are. Alternate F8 when you're in flight sim. Let's go to the settings of this.
It's snow, isn't it? You got real weather on.
Yeah, I'm just setting up my live if I can do it from within the thing. So.
Oh, got an itchy nose.
I've got it on, and it is snowing, but whether or not.
Definitely snow.
No. Anyway, I don't know whether you can see me or not, to be honest.
Soon find out when we get in the air.
You should see us on the ground.
Do you want to take off first?
I'm trying to load your page in so I can see the chit chat, and I'm still. Oh, come on.
So we'll fly in from one side of Greenland to the other. Then that's 2 hours 24 minutes. Then tomorrow, if Tony's around, we'll fly from Greenland over to one of the islands off the coast of East Canada on our world trip. That's the plan. Just waiting for Tony to take off. I want him to take off first.
Just so you can see if I'm here.
Yeah. Look at that, snowing. Snowing in Greenland. This is on real weather, by the way. Real time, real weather.
My engine's cut off for some reason. Let me just start the engine off again.
I need to check my fuel anyway, I forgot. Put it to 68% should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. Well, I put some cargo in the back. Let's put a little bit of payload in. Just a little bit. That'll do. Let's have a look, see what we've got in the back. Yeah, I've got boxes. What do they eat in Greenland?
Fish cakes.
Right, I've got cargo fish cakes in the back. There you go. Well, if we're in a plane, we have to take some cargo to the next village, don't we? The next town.
I'm trying to get up this off this runway.
Are you taking off?
Yes.
Well,
I'm air.
you're airborne.
I'm air. Yes.
Can you see the flight plan?
Yes.
Right, I'm taking off now. Can't see you.
Exactly.
I might see you. It might come on. Sometimes it takes a while for your nameplate to come on.
Got to set me altitudes up.
Do you know you don't? What's that hill?
Set it up to about 8,000, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll go up to 8,000 as well. I think we got some crappy weather in front of us. We can handle that because we're proper pilots.
Experts. We are.
We fly drones, we can fly anything.
I'll do a climb of about 800, 900 feet a minute. Let's see what we've got here.
I'm fiddling around here and just trying to get my thing to fly level. I don't want to go too quickly. A lot of fiddling around when you take off, trying to get everything. See, look at that, flying in cloud, I don't like that. Airspeed, that's not good, that's gonna stall. Get the airspeed back up. Dirty big black cloud, I don't like that. Been a bit of a bitch.
Doing alright.
Not.
I am.
Like you are.
But I'm alone again in the sky.
I'm flying way off course.
How about I force it?
Right, see if I can get this thing to fly level. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, other way. That's not too bad. I'll leave it there for a minute. I need to get back on course. I'm way off course. Way off course. Too busy fiddling with my instruments.
You're always doing that.
So you? Are you
I've
live?
got all... No, I'm not live.
See, nobody can see you fiddling with your bits.
I've just been setting up, getting back onto the magenta line.
Yeah.
So at least I'll be following the magenta line. If you do an autopilot and you've got a plan, it will actually not follow the magenta line. It'll go in the rough direction.
Oh, I'm in sunlight. Cool.
I'm not.
I'm above the clouds. Right, I'm going to leave it like that for a minute. Let the thing settle down a bit. Because the Kodiak's always twitchy. It's not the most stable plane to fly. The Caravan's a better plane. That's more stable. Oh, look at that, mountains.
Yeah, there's a mountain popping through the top of the cliffs.
Look at that, mountains. Nothing over that way.
I'll see if I can't sign out and sign back in again.
No, because it will do what I did.
It'll crash your system. And if you're on USA East, then so am I.
We'll just do what we did last time. We'll just keep looking how many miles it is to the airport. I can slow down, let you catch up. At least I know you're near me. 'Cause
394.
your plane will be visible. It's just your nameplate I can't see. So if you can get...
No, I cannot see any other plane on my radar.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Let me get out of the plane and have a look. I'm going to jump out of the plane. Let's have a look, see if we can see Tony. Right. I don't know why we can't see. This has happened last time. Things up there, down there, over there.
Nowhere.
Nowhere to be seen. Can't see it.
So I'm just going to go back into general options to see if I'm active. Let's have a little look.
Well, you know what?
Traffic.
I keep telling you, you know what happened last time? It had something to do with Microsoft.
Yes.
And you switched something on and your nameplate came on.
I'll try AI offline. See if that works.
Thank you, one person watching, by the way. We appreciate it. So we're flying across Greenland on our world trip. This is part 4. We started off from Scotland. Well, I started off from Aberdeen because I messed up the bit from Carlisle to Scotland. Just told me where it wrong. I can't remember what it was now. So we started off from Aberdeen, flew up to an island called, what was it called? Can't remember. An island off the coast of the Shetlands. Then we took off from the Shetlands and went to the Farne Islands. Then we flew from the Farne Islands to the Iceland to Reykjavik. I can never say that properly. Then we took off from Reykjavik to Greenland. And now we're taking off from the east coast of Greenland, landing on the west coast of Greenland. There you go, I've explained it. Are you still there, Tony?
Just try and get above the clouds.
Oh, well, I just thought maybe you'd switched yourself off or something.
Yeah.
Right, so I need to go back in the plane to do a slight adjustment. Slight adjustment.
I say I'm let's see if I can do offline East USA. That's what I'm on.
That's what I'm on. I'm going to fly through this gap in the clouds. You got your de-ices on?
Yeah, took for a moment before I got airborne.
Good lad. Cool, you're a lad, you're older than me.
Look, younger.
I'm young and stupid.
That's what I call me son. I says, if you put your hat on, you put your pipe in your mouth, I'm younger than you. It's true. Because I think when I was setting up his bank account, he went in with his hat on, and then he had a rough beard. He hadn't had a shave. He had like one of those Canadian jackets on, and he had one of the smoking pipes in his mouth, because that's how he was doing his burping.
Oh, right.
So we walked in to the bank, and he took it out of his mouth, and he held it like, you know, you have these inspectors hold the pipe just there, and the bank manager looked at him and then said, "Hello, sir. Have you come to give your son a bank account?" Magic soda. I says, "No, it's the other way around. I'm his brother. He's his son." I says, "See? Get rid of the pipe. Get rid of your beard. Stop smoking. Look younger."
Yeah.
Don't take any notice whatsoever.
Just make
I mean,
yeah, carry on.
I mean, yesterday I went down, unfortunately, for a funeral, and all the people I knew when I married my ex, they all look a little older than me.
Do they? Some
Yeah.
people, if people act old, they look old. People that don't act old look younger. I don't know why, but that's a true known fact. If you dress old, you'll look old.
Aye.
That's what I think. Right, let's see how far you are from me.
I'm in the bloody clouds.
Right, I'm 383 nautical miles away.
380 mile,
So we're only 3 miles apart.
which means we should see each other, and we don't.
Right, I'll go outside and have a look. I should see
Yeah.
your plane. I should see
I'm at 9,000 feet, but I haven't got any other planes.
You're at 9,000 feet, so you should be down there somewhere.
I'm coming up. I'm coming up to 9. Can we just come up with 10,000 now?
I've climbed through a cloud. I've concentrated.
I'm just going to go back into these settings and see if I can change traffic.
Blasting clouds.
Yeah, I've got multiplayer on and on ultra. Beta. On.
I can just get up a bit higher. I can get over the top of these friggin' clouds.
everything I've done on there's it says everything's tickety-boo, but it's not.
It'd help if I switched the live on. The live weather
What?
was switched off.
Really?
Maybe you'll see my nameplate now.
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
It might have to do with it, I don't know. Settings. Nothing to do with that. Anything to do with flight assistance?
No, if you turn that on, she'll start talking to you and drive you nuts.
No, I don't like that. It's bad enough you listening to me, Rany Tony. I'll have another look outside the plane in a minute. I'll see if we can see Tony. So I am 374 nautical miles away from the airport.
$375.
So you're not far away.
No.
So, yeah, I'm in front of you, aren't I? Yeah. But I'm 334. Was I 334? I forgot. 373. So, you should be right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have another look outside. Let's see if anybody can see Tony. Should be able to see you. I can see a flashing light. Pauline, Tony, where are you?
I'm here.
He's underneath me. No. Cannot see you, mate.
No.
I still think it's got something to do with Microsoft. We have to switch something on because we did that last time.
I've switched everything on.
I'm blaming you, it could be me.
I'm just gonna check something.
Tony's going to go and check something. There you go, I'm above the clouds now. I've got no worries. I shouldn't say that because last time I was nearly at this point in the flight and the flight sim crashed. So I better keep my mouth shut. So we're flying the Kodiak 100 and we've got Sheila's flying the plane at the moment. I'm in the back having a rest. There's Sheila. Good day, Sheila. Oh look, she's got a brown leather jacket on again. I don't know what happened to Bruce. I must have got the sack. We did have Bruce there, but was no longer flying for the airline. Drone Mavic. It's supposed to be Drone Mavic, but it wouldn't let me put the extra letter in. For some reason. Tony's got quiet. this cloud thins a bit, I'll go down lower. But at the moment, it doesn't look too good down there. We'll just stay up here where it's nice and blue. If you prefer an inside view or an outside view, leave a comment. Some people like the inside view, so if you like the outside view, tell them to go to the outside.
I think my camera's in the wash.
What camera?
O2.
O2?
O2.
O2 camera you put in the wash?
The go-to.
Oh, the go-to. Why did you put it in the wash?
Also one of my pockets.
Oh, no, it'll be ruined, won't it?
Yep.
It's not that white one.
Yep.
Oh, God, Tony. That's expensive.
Uh-huh.
Got insurance on it?
I can't remember.
Have you got contents insurance? You claim it on that.
Nope.
Same as me, I don't have insurance. Apart from my car and my drone. Oh, he's Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. So we're flying across Greenland, if anybody wants to know. From the east coast to the west on our world tour. Go on your seat. Go on your seat. I don't know what's the matter with Jeffrey today. He just fixed to me like glue. Constantly wants cuddles. Probably that my cat, by the way.
We're already across Iceland,
Yeah, did I say Iceland? I mean Greenland.
Greenland, wherever.
Go sit on your seat. Good boy, go on. He wants another cuddle. How many cuddles have you had today? About 50. 50 cuddles at least. Haven't you?
Just can't see anything on here, and the video doesn't help to say you can't see anybody, so
I'll have another look around so I can see you.
pointless. I've looked, there's nobody.
Jeffrey just
There's-
shook his head and splattered spit all over me.
There's nothing on the outside.
No, go and sit on your seat. It's not bothering me. No, there's nothing there. Can't see anybody. Clouds. Lots of clouds. That's it. Well, that's rather funny, isn't it? Look at that in front of me. It's like clouds, and it's like this little oasis of white. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's probably a break in the clouds, and that's the one of the glaciers. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's cloud or ice. I think it's cloud. But it's strange. It's got like a clear bit. That's weird. I think this is a UFO takeoff point.
Never know.
UFOs take off from here and they have this like force field. That I do talk a bit rubbish.
You never know.
Jeffrey wants to fly the plane. Don't you? Sid, give us a go. Go on, give us a go. Can't fly Microsoft Flight Simulator. You've got pause.
That 737 crashed because somebody took over the controls
Oh, 737.
out in across Europe. I think it was. Last month it's on the internet. He invited those 89 people on board, or 198 people on board.
Yeah.
Got about 20,000, 30,000 feet.
Yeah.
And he had his daughter and son in the airplane.
Oh, never. This is
And he let his son have a go of the aircraft. And he says, Dad, can I move the no, the daughter. And the daughter says, can I move the aircraft to the left and right? And he went, yeah, no problem. And she'll pull to the left, and then she'll let go and autopilot, put it on to the right. And she had a good fly, you know, because autopilot automatically corrected.
Yeah.
The son came in, and he says, oh, can I have a guide? And he said, yeah. And he put it full left. That disengaged autopilot 1, which the alert went off that the autopilot was doing, but it's got a backup autopilot. The co-pilot didn't take any notice. So he kept it in a left-hand roll, and the aircraft was trying to straighten itself. And eventually it just went into an uncontrollable spin.
This is a plane with passengers in it.
Yeah.
Freaking Nora.
It went straight down, exploded, killed everybody on board. So they had to redevise the safety protocols on an aircraft. You don't let your family in it, you know.
That's just a complete irresponsible act.
Yeah. And there wasn't an audible alarm on once once it disengaged. There's an alarm goes off and it goes dee 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 dee, and that's when the autopilot's off, same as on ours. But the backup one that stays on does not have an audible disconnection. So, and when he pushed the stick to the left, the second autopilot disengaged without an alarm. And by the time the co-pilot, or the pilot, the co-pilot was sitting there, was too far back to do any reaction to the sticks. By that time they were jumped around because they weren't seats. So the sun actually...
The Discord's breaking up a bit.
Yeah, probably because I'm diving towards the ground.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
Stop saying things like that.
I'm at 10,000 feet.
Right, what's your distance to the airport?
339.
339, exactly.
Yeah.
You're right next to me, and we can't even see each other. I'm going to go outside. You must be there somewhere.
Minus 13.
He's right outside, right next to me somewhere.
Okay, well I'm going to do something drastic here.
You up there? No. Down there? No.
Is it a second? I'm going to sign
somebody
that.
over there. Oh, we've got somebody over there. Scoot. Got some scoot over there. About 2,000 feet.
I've just signed out.
That's what I did. I signed out and signed back in. They've got scoot over there, look. He must be in a jet airliner. Anyway, stop messing about. Get back on course.
Oh, great. When I signed out, it actually disconnected Lightroom totally.
Well, you can fix on me, can't you? To get back in.
Oh no. That's beside the point. It says press any key, and I pressed any key and it switched off.
So you should never trust pressing keys.
Didn't have any choice.
I've had over a week of hell with Microsoft 10 Windows 10 I mean. It's been driving me around the bend. It started with the desktop, the flight sim. I went over to Northampton to see Tony, and he did a fix. And when I got back, it still wasn't working 100%, but I could fly. Then Microsoft Windows 10 wanted an update, so I updated it. Then another update. 7 updates within 4 days. Anyway, it seems to be working fine now. Then my laptop I use for editing. The same thing happened with that. Windows 10. I went to refresh Windows 10 and it locked me out of my computer and I couldn't sign back in again. So I had to take my computer to a computer shop and he couldn't access it, so he had to wipe my computer clean and restart it and reinstall Windows 10. So all the problems we've been having has been with Windows 10. It's just been awful. So there you go. It's my bitchy moan over and done with. If anybody else has been having problems with Windows 10, never do a refresh, because if it happens like it happened to me, it locks you out of your computer and it says refresh again, and you press refresh and nothing happens. So if you have problems with Windows 10, the best thing is to uninstall it and reinstall it from scratch, then you'll be safe. Hey Tony.
Yes indeed.
Yeah, I couldn't do any editing on my laptop, so I had to use my old laptop. Luckily I still have my old laptop to do editing on. So if anybody's got any experiences with stuff with Windows 10, I'd like to hear about it.
Oh dear.
What's up? You sound down, man.
Waiting for flight sim to load up. Waiting for the washing machine to finish.
Jesus, we're miles away from this airport.
Yeah,
I
I
just looked at the map.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like we're like maybe.
So you just couldn't pick a place closer?
Well, we've got no choice. We have to fly over Greenland.
Yeah, but there must be airports in the middle.
There isn't. I tell you what, if you could find an airport in the middle of Greenland, I'll buy you 20 miles bars.
No, thank you. Right, here we go.
Right, I'm going to look at my map and see if we can see an airport in the middle of Greenland.
It looks like you're in the middle of Greenland at the minute.
Greenland's just one great big ice sheet.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's nothing there. It's just... See there? That's where we have to fly. From there, all the way. Come on, work. Oh, I'm not doing the right thing. There. We have to fly all the way from there over to there. Then we have to go from there across there to an island over there somewhere. So that's how it is. Whoops, I'm going off course. Not concentrating.
Oh, you don't have heading on.
Oh no, I'm not going off course. I don't need headings. I know where I'm going. I'm a
Well,
drone pilot. I'm a drone pilot. I know what I'm doing.
No. DJI know where you are. It sends it to you. It's like autopilot. Which you don't use on your aeroplane. That is the problem.
Look at that. My plane automatically straightens up itself. I'll put it on altitude hold. It's flying itself now. Have you done what you were doing?
I'm just setting up the live weather at the minute. How about put you as a target?
Oh, I have to get out the plane. Look at that. In front of me. Oh, I have to have a look at that. I don't know what it is, but I'll have to have a look at it. There's a big clear spell over to the right. If we get really good weather below me, I'll drop in altitude and skim across the mountain tops.
Yeah.
Get some low-level flying views. I'm going to have a salad tonight. I haven't been eating very healthily. Chicken wings with Mediterranean salad. Coleslaw. With a block of cheese. You have to have cheese. Grated cheese. Now, as soon as we go through this cloud, you should see what's on the other side. What's on the other side? More cloud. I think that must be low cloud below us. I thought that was like ice, but I'm not sure. Because everything's white. Clouds are white. Well, there is some grey cloud. But most of the stuff's white around here. Let's have a zoom in and see if that's cloud or not. Yeah, that's cloud below us. Strange, isn't it? We have this clear spell with all this puffy cloud around it. I think this is where aliens come from. Flying over alien territory. This is the most excitement I've had all day, you know. Tony doesn't speak anymore.
I try. I'm concentrating.
On what?
What my aircraft's doing and the setup of the aircraft and trying to see what's going wrong with seeing other aircraft.
I'll have another look around so I can see you.
I've signed out, signed in, went on to you, your server, nothing.
Have you looked in Microsoft? Oh, what's that over there? How about Scoot? We've got Scoot! So I know my namey things are working because I can see Scoot.
Yeah, I can't see anybody.
Can you see Scoot over there, lad? If you look on my live stream, you can see Scoot.
No, I don't see him. I've got my skies are clear.
You got something turned off.
Everything's turned on.
If anybody knows why Tony's name plate is not showing, can you please help? We've got no idea.
Nameplates on, real online traffic's on, genetics on, plane models are on, traffic varieties on ultra. Well, there you go.
Scoots at 42,000 feet in a B748, whatever that is. What's a B748?
Big jet.
Yeah, big jet. Yeah. Tell you what's worrying me now, I've got that big cloud in front of me. Look at the size of that cloud. No, I'm gonna go up more. God, I'm at 16,000 feet. Let's get some more height. We can fly over the top of it without stalling the plane, of course. This step like flying in clouds. You get ice on your wings. I've got my de-icers on, but you can still get ice. I'll tell you how cold it is in a minute once I've got this leveled off.
-21.
That's cold. It's enough to freeze your socks off.
So I have no idea why it's called Greenland.
Yeah. If anybody knows why Greenland's called Greenland, tell us, because we've got no idea. Considering the whole place is covered in ice and snow, it should be called White Land. I'm flying a bit dangerously here. I should calm myself down a bit. Just 'cause what?
There's another airfield that's... Well, there's 3 airfields on that side of the...
Well, you know the airfield we're headed to?
Yes.
The airfield south of that was no good, because if we went to that airfield, we've got a long sea crossing. That's why I chose this airfield, because we've got a shorter sea crossing to the next islands.
Well, the closer one than that even, that crosses the Davis Strait it's called.
Davis Strait.
That's what the area of the sea that we're coming across on the other side of the Greenland. Well, there's an airport which I'm just looking at. Make sure it's not a C one. No, it's not. BGSS. Is that where we're going?
I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, it's BGSS. Yeah. And the airfield for that is 3-2. That means we've got a crosswind. There.
We've got a crosswind.
Yeah, the wind's running at 160.
What the hell's
And
going on? Wait a minute, something's going on here. What the hell's going on? Since I put it on blooming stupid altitude hold, my bloody plane starts going crazy. See? Never trust these buttons on your dashboard.
That's because altitude doesn't have to be on, autopilot has to be on. Alt is if you're going to change everything.
I had autopilot on and I switched it off because it was giving me grief again. It was working perfectly fine. I was flying in a nice straight line and suddenly it started going off to the right. After flying 20 minutes without a problem, it started banking off to a right. Off the flight plan, so anyway, carry on what you were saying.
The altitude of this runway we're going to is 25 feet. The Unicom frequency is 118.1. Means it doesn't have really an air traffic. Runway 32 is on a heading of 283. Its length is 2578.
If you Google it, I've Googled it on Google Maps. I've looked at the airport, and it's got a proper airport terminal, fuel-in depot.
Yeah.
It's got terminal there, and it's got a little settlement with about 2 people in it.
Oh. So at the minute, the wind is 162 at 8 knots.
We don't have to land there, you know. We can fly over it and go to one of the outer islands. If we've got enough fuel to do that. I only picked that airport because it was the only airport on the west side of the island that was closer to the outer islands of Canada. But we could fly over it and land on one of the other islands if we've got enough fuel.
There's nothing on the maps.
Well, I've marked it out on Google Maps. I get my phone out.
There's one called Air Force Island, but it doesn't show any runway there.
I think that's one of the islands I picked out that sounds familiar, Air Force Island. Wait a minute, let me go to Google Maps. Be on Google Maps, be on Google Earth. Oh no, it's on Google Maps. The airport, the place is called, oh god, how are you supposed to pronounce that? P-A-N-G N-I-R-T-U-N-G. Can you pronounce that? P-A-N-G N-I-R-T-U-N-G. Airport.
No, I can't.
No, I can't pronounce it either. I do apologise to anybody that lives there. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, it's an airport there. It's Canada North, apparently. It's one of the islands. And there's a school there. There's two schools. Aluki School and Atagiak School. It's got a bed and breakfast. That's handy. You're going to need one of those if you land there. And it's got a KFC. Bloody hell. It's got KFC. Got Northern Store. Got that for groceries. It's got something rentals. I think that's you know those snowmobiles rentals. It's got one of those there. God, it's got a lot of stuff. One of the roads is called Arctic Road. It's very
Good.
appropriate. Arctic Road. And the airport does airport servicing, plane servicing. Anything else around here? I don't know what that is. Tang Fisheries. So you can go there and buy fish, I gather. Tang Fisheries. It's got a park. Looks like it's got a swimming pool. Probably a nice swimming pool. So if you look up at that on Google Maps, Tony, that's where one of the other airports was supposed to be landed at. Pangnirtung. So you know where I'm talking about, but I don't think we'll be able to get there on the fuel we've got. We might, I don't know. It's another, oh, it's probably another over 2.5 hour flight.
Exactly.
I think we'll have to land with fuel. I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel.
So our next one.
Because my fuel's down to 55%. Did you look it up on Google Maps? But you didn't.
No, I'm too busy working on the approach to the new airport.
How could you be working on your approach when we're like hundreds of miles away from it?
That's what pilots do.
I
They
don't.
set everything up so there's no surprises.
I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that. I fly by wire. Well, Jeffrey, as soon as I start rattling a crisp packet, he's right on me. Thinks, oh, treats, give me a treat. I give you a piece of wheat crunchy and you don't eat it. Oh, here. Here, look. Here.
So it's runway 14 be landing on.
Runway 14. Yeah, I already knew that. I am lying.
So I might as well activate my approach.
Gave Jeffrey a wheat crunchy, I didn't even eat it.
So I've just updated my flights area. So I'm going to a thing called Straight, which is one of the approaches. It's 279 miles ahead of me.
I'm at 263.
Avoid stuff in your face when you're flying.
But can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'll pull the microwave phone away from my mouth.
The animals. I'm still alone. Damn it.
What's happening here? Banking to the I'm addicted to wheat crunchies. The crispy bacon flavour. Don't lie on this hair. You've got food in your bowl, you've got crunchies. The boss of this house is my cat. Wakes me up like 3 o'clock in the morning. Get out of bed, he says. Get out of bed. I need my dreams. Let's go outside and have a look around. That 9,551 feet. Why do people have these names you can't pronounce? I'm just going to call him Cat 59. Cat 59's over there. Have we got Tony? Yeah, I've eaten my Reek Crunchies now, I'll be quiet.
Right.
You're going to tell one of your fabulous stories.
Which one would you like?
You have to choose.
Okay. When I joined the Air Force, first posting was RAF Leeming, which is in North Yorkshire. And one of our favourite programmes was Starsky and Hutch.
Oh,
Remember
yeah. I used to love watching Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, well, my dad had a Fiat hatchback, and he gave it to me for my first car. So we took it into the garage on the RAF base, and we got some red and white paint, and we stitched it up or painted it up as Starsky and Hutch.
Oh.
So, and then we had the idea of nicking the red lights off. We had some spares for the bikes, the pedal bikes, so we nicked two lights, one light, red light, off the back of the bike. To the base of that we put a magnet. You can see what's coming, can't you? We got that off a speaker.
Yeah.
And then what we did was, when Starsky and Hutch came on TV, we recorded their siren and put it on the tape.
Yeah.
And we were in our number ones, and we went down into Northallerton, which is about 15 miles away, and we had to get back because we were going to be late to get back on duty. So, and there was a stack of cars in front of us, so we put the speakers out the windows and put the sticky flashy red light on the top, and we went that's pulled off the road. So we went Starkey was past over like 22 cars we went past, you see. Anyway,
your voice is breaking up.
Yeah, we were going, past all these cars with the sirens going and the red lights flashing, and
But you were in the forces.
Yes, we all in number one.
You're acting like mad
Yeah.
idiots.
And then we, as we come down towards the Air Force Base, we took the speakers in and we took the lights off and we went down to the legal speed limit, which is 10 mile an hour on the airfield, and we pulled in, and all of a sudden there's blue lights behind us, and it was a duty officer. Then he come in along, he says, "I'd report of a red and white car like yours speeding along the road with siren going. Is that you boys?" And went, "No, constable, it wasn't us." He says, "Right, I'm coming up to get me vehicle. You better go up and get on duty so I get me vehicle." So he says, "Okay." So he pulls away in his little Land Rover, and he goes across the speed limit, 15. We gets the speakers out, red light on the top. "You bastards," he says, "you." He says, "You bad little bastards." This is when you speak. I said, "I won't tell you if you won't tell me." Good laugh.
Yeah. Sounds like you had some really crazy fun.
Yeah, I didn't really get it like, but there you go.
That was in the Air Force, was it?
That was in the Air Force, yeah. The 1970s.
Your voice keeps breaking up on Discord.
Yeah, I don't know. Internet may be fading down because I watched your channel and doing other things.
Probably because you're flying over Greenland.
No internet. No internet in Greenland.
How do you know?
Because there's nothing down below us.
Look how different the weather's just changed. If I go outside the plane, you know, we had those great big puffy clouds. Now look at it. It's like a flat sea of cloud below us. It's rather cool. Look at that. Looks like fog below us. I wouldn't want to be down there. Right, we'll have another look around, see if we can see Tony.
You won't find me.
Oh, you can see a toe. We've got Cats 97 over there. Got the sun. Looks like we're coming into good weather. Coming into nice weather, look at that. Flying in between two layers of cloud. Rather nice. That. You got your live weather on, haven't you?
Yes.
So you'll be able to see what I'm seeing. All depends what altitude you're at.
I'm at 12,000 or something. 12,000. 13,000.
How about 16,830 feet?
13,000.
Why don't you get up high and have a look at this lovely view?
I'm between them, that's why.
Right. What's below you?
Cloud.
Oh.
What's above me? Cloud.
Yeah, below to me is cloud and above me is cloud.
So there's no point moving, is there? Because you're getting the same as me.
I was hoping for a bit of blue sky. I was saying the weather's getting better, but if I look up, that is pretty black and nasty, and below me is all gloomy and horrible, and I'm flying in this sort of wedge of nothingness. Yeah. Weird, man. Right, let's see how far we've got to go. We've got 229 nautical miles to go. What have you got?
244.
We're not that far apart then. It's like flying from Carlisle to Glasgow, Glasgow and back, then from Carlisle to Hexham. People won't know what we're talking about, but it's like flying to Glasgow and back twice with an extra 29 miles on the top. So that's round about 1.5, round about 1 3/4 hours to go, I think. I'm just trying to calculate it through my
Should give you an estimate on the landing on your thing.
is it?
It gives you an estimate on the right of the purple, I think.
225 nautical miles. Then it's got BRG 306. Does it say? I can't see where it says.
Have a look. See where you're looking. There's a place that tells you, because I've seen it. ET8. 80 is on your centre screen
Oh,
to the right of track.
Centre screen.
Yeah. ETE, estimate time executed, or execute.
Is that under map or engine?
No, it's at the top, under your map navigation. And it should give you...
Estimated time 1 plus 09 hours.
Yeah, 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Oh, is that all? I seem to be turning. I am turning. Why am I turning? Oops, I'm turning even more now. And I'm losing altitude. As soon as you look away from the instruments, all hell goes loose. So it's an hour's flying to do. That's not too bad, an hour. We'll be there in an hour. Then we can deliver these Greenland tea cakes.
What's going on here, lads?
What do you mean what's going on?
I'm trying to enter a thing and I did Control V to actually do me sim navigation, and all of a sudden my aircraft engines collapsed. Control V is a total shutdown.
So are you still flying?
Doing my best, just getting up speed.
Well, why don't you
I
just do an
dropped-
engine restart?
I have, but I was already dropping out of the sky because I was down to 50 mile an hour.
I'll give everybody a piece of advice. Never get in a plane with Tony.
And if you want to get somewhere, just don't worry about the pilot. With you get out. You get out of the cab too often. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, the pilot outside is just your pilot.
I only get out of the cab often to show people the beautiful views.
Yes, yes, yes.
People want to see the surroundings. Like now, look, the weather's changing again. Let's have a look outside.
Don't worry about your captain. He does have a parachute.
No, this what it is. I've got a 360 camera on the plane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's attached to the tail, and this is why you can see this beautiful view. So look, I can move this 360 camera like that way. Isn't that cool? You can actually zoom in to Sheila.
I'm just updating nav data at the minute. Ooh. On my sim forward sim.
You know where Sheila was born, don't you?
Oh, them trees are bending over out there.
Oh god, yes, the wind's got up. You know where
Go
Sheila,
down.
you know where Sheila was born, don't you?
Yeah, Australia.
Yeah, a place called Coolionobbin.
Yeah, it's very good.
No, there's a place in Australia called Coolionobbin. Honestly, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
That's where Sheila went to school, Coolionobbin High School.
Yeah. It's true. Well, you got Kissimmee in America.
Yeah, then you got in France. You got Condom.
Yeah. And what else have you got? Kissimmee and something else. There's another one up there just north of Kissimmee. I'm pretty certain it's spelled the same way as Intercourse.
Oh yes, there's a town called Intercourse, isn't there?
Yeah, so
America.
you come down the coast, you go to Disneyland, then you gotta go to Kissimmee on the bus, and then you can have Intercourse as you go north. But you have to go to France first to get your condom and what? Yeah, okay. Great, isn't it? All these names to come up with.
I hope YouTube algorithm's not going to pick up all this stuff.
We can't. Yeah, that's fair, because the towns, the towns.
Yeah, we're talking about towns. We're not talking about anything else apart from towns.
Towns with stupid names.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, we've got a place in New Zealand called Wanganui.
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 That's because you drink too much and you can't go down the street and go, Wanganui. Wanganui.
I used to go to Wanganui High School. Is there any other strange names in New Zealand? Parramatta. Parramatta. No, Parramatta is in Australia. Sorry. Parramatta.
Oh, wow.
Parramatta is a suburb of Sydney, I think.
It's snowing outside.
Real outside or flight sim outside?
Yeah, we're outside.
Real outside.
The trees are bending over, it's got very dark outside, and it's snowing from the heavens.
We got blue sky here, but it's windy. So Tony's got snow. Hey, it's spring. It's snowing. How crazy is that? I haven't refreshed my YouTube page for ages. I'm going to refresh it. No one's commented. No comments apart from me saying hi all and leaving a monkey.
No, don't like that.
Right, let's have a... Let's have a look at the map. Well, we're not halfway there yet. Wait a minute, are we halfway there? I press the right button. What am I trying to do? It's that I'm trying to turn. We are nearly halfway across Greenland. Yeah, nearly. So we've still got 1 hour, an hour and a half of flying to go. There you go. About an hour and a half left.
Oh, great. I shouldn't have done that.
What have you done?
I tried to put me 3D thing on, and it's cocked up me viewing.
Oh. See, don't ever go in a plane with Tony because you'll just die.
Mine's flying quite well. It's only if I well the thing I've got problems.
If you have passengers in the back, they'll be shitting themselves.
He's happy. I have got passengers in the back. He doesn't look too happy, but he's alright.
Where's your cat and dog?
Ah, they're in the other aeroplane.
There's nothing much out of that window. Let's have a look at that window. Nothing out there. We can zoom forward though and have a look and see what's in front of us. Oh, look at that. We've got cloud, but after that cloud there's just one great big straight line of clearness. That looks cool. I'm very tempted to split its live stream this up. Because I'd like to get to one of the islands in Canada. What depends if Tony wants to carry on.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens when we get to the airport. If we land at the airport where we're going to, and Tony wants to carry on, what I'll do is I'll end the stream and start a new one. And we'll carry on to one of the islands. I think it's called, what was it, Air Force Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, Air Force Island. I think it's called Air Force Island. Because it would be nice to get off the mainland of Canada. Then we don't have to keep flying above all this cloud over ocean. I'm getting a bit tired of flying over the sea. Because even if I did go down low, all you would see is ice. A great big ice area. There's nothing to see down there. We want some proper views. So if I look down below me now, there's nothing there then. It's just gloom. He wants to fly in gloom. Look at that, that's all that horrible cloud we were flying through over there, look. Anybody around us? No, we've got the sun.
Dear.
What's the matter?
Not got back in the cab yet.
What do you mean you haven't got back in the cab? Where are you?
Out the wing.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm definitely not going in a plane with Tony.
Alright, the passengers can fly.
I'll wake up dead the next morning.
There's no difference there.
Of course, if I wake up dead, I could always go into the living room.
Very good.
Oh, I can see a plane. I can see a plane flying over my house. It's a 2-engine jet, and I'd say it's about 35,000 feet, or maybe 25,000, give or take 9,000, 10,000.
Dear.
Yeah. Dear. I've made a resolution, by the way.
What sort of resolution?
I'm going to stop drinking beer.
Yeah.
So if I keep drinking beer the way I am, I won't really get in the car.
There's about as much chance as you stopping drinking beer as it's snowing in March.
Well, can you see the view now, look? Look at that. It's weird. You can see the curvature of the earth, look. To go like that. How about 16,940 feet?
14,000 still.
What does it look like at 14,000 feet?
Foggy.
Foggy. Haven't you got any clear spells?
There's some blue skies up where you are, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm flying in crystal blue sky up here.
Yeah, liar. It's above you as well.
I don't want to fly in gloomy clouds, that's just boring. Because you have to keep looking at your instruments all the time. I can't believe how massive this cloud sheet is. Look at it. It goes for hundreds of miles. It's just one great big giant layer of cloud. Look at it. This is real weather. This is what it is like now in real time. It's just one great big sheet of cloud.
Start your on your joystick. It's the center one. You know how you do trimming.
Yeah.
You know how your aircraft's tilted.
Yeah.
Well, the lower one on the right hand side arm of your joystick, the lower one does your trim left and right, and the other one does the trimming up and down.
Just pressed it. Nothing happens.
No, you pull it to the left. The more you push it to the left or right, the more your plane will turn.
Where's the wheel?
Not the wheel, it's the sliders on the right hand side of your joystick. Little black things.
Yeah, underneath or on top.
Underneath the red button on the right hand column.
Yeah, I've got it. What do I
There's
do
one
with it?
there's one that goes up and down, there's one that goes left to right. The left and right one will turn your aircraft left and right like you were doing with the buttons below. It's twist the back tail of it. Push it to the right, and you'll see your aircraft tip on the middle screen.
Yeah, I can see it, look.
Yeah,
If I go to the other direction,
yeah.
nothing's working. It's not working.
It does if you hold it, you gotta hold it. It's got to battle against the wind.
No, it's not. It's making me go out of control.
It should do.
Not on my joystick, it doesn't. I'll have to get in the plane now and plug it up on my thinking trim.
You should be in the plane because you probably got off too far.
I was enjoying the scenery.
Don't care if you're doing anything with your instrument, you should be inside. Because that way you can see on your center screen what your aircraft's doing.
That was a lovely level flight until I did that.
You live and learn.
Yeah. I'm back in level flight now. Of course, I'm heading in the wrong direction. To go over that way. Streets, mate. You trying to kill us? I think Tony secretly wants me to crash.
Shall I fly a bloody aeroplane?
He wants to do away with me. I'm flying around the world, I'm going to get him to crash.
I can do that easy. Just have twice. Just about. What's me this?
I've crashed 4 times since we left Scotland.
Probably have.
And none of the crashes was my fault.
Windows and flight sim.
Yeah, it was Windows and Flight Sim. None of the crashes was my fault, honestly. Telling the truth.
Right.
Well, that's looking promising. I can see the end of the cloud. Look at that. We've got the end of the cloud. That means I can get down low and get some scenery. Get your cameras out. I'm sure that's the end of the cloud. I have to go outside the plane again with my 60 degree, was it?
360.
360 camera. This is the view from the 360 camera.
Yeah.
Now if you look over to over there where I'm pointing, you can see a clear spell. So that means we're going to get out of all this horrible cloud below us. As soon as we get out of this cloud, I'll go down lower so we can get some nice scenic shots.
You can see that on the center radar.
I've looked at the center radar.
It's got a range of 75 miles before we get out of this cloud.
Is it that far?
Yeah. At least 100 miles to go in. There's still some cloud, but where we are going through is lower. The cloud will be below us. You can see it there on your map. Look.
Yeah.
So the zoom out, when you get that arc at the edge, it'll tell you what your zoom range is.
Oh God, I'm sick of... I'll be quite honest, I'm fed up with flying over the ocean, and I'm fed up with flying over massive banks of cloud. At least I'm in the blue sky, not like Tony's probably 12,000 feet below me, flying in pea soup.
It's 14,300 and I got a wall of cloud ahead of me.
I don't know why you don't come up high like I do and fly in the blue sky.
Sky. I'm in the blue sky with some light clouds above me.
Don't believe you. You're telling You're telling porkies.
No, I'm not.
That's why he doesn't want to go live, because people can see him.
I can send you a photograph if you want.
Go on then.
Yeah, God.
Don't believe him. He's telling fibs. WhatsApp.
I will do it on WhatsApp.
Okay.
That's just...
We'll see.
There you go.
Oh. Telling the truth, folks. You got live weather on?
Yes.
Microsoft live weather?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. See, I don't know how high I'm above from the lowest cloud, so if you are at 14,000 feet, you would see that. So really, I want to come down in altitude again, because I'm getting nearer and nearer to the airport. So I'm going to start dropping down in altitude a bit. How high am I? 17,200. So let's throttle off a tiny little bit. Now we're dropping. That's about right. That's a nice gentle descent. Shouldn't overspeed with that. We'll just keep it at that and we should be fine. Yeah, it's coming down nicely. Probably take it down a notch more. A little bit more. Take it down to 10,000 feet. And we're not overspeeding, so that's good. So there you go. So I can see the airport in front of me on the map. If you see the map on the left hand side of the screen, and you see my arrow there, the airport is that blue round circle. And we are actually 100 and can't be 149 miles away from it, surely.
Yes, damn it.
God, doesn't look that far away. Looks a lot closer than that.
And don't forget to do your B.
I haven't done it. Naughty me. Now I've gone up in altitude. So we're still over 140 miles away from the airport. Strength.
Yeah. And it's 162 to the airport and at least 50 miles to the end of this cloud.
Oh my God. But look at that, we're coming to the edge of the clouds. We've got clear skies. We can see the ground. Wonderful.
We've got one airport we're going to cut across. BGSF is the first airport.
BGSF?
Yeah, that's on the inner area, just where we're going into.
See, that, when I googled airports on Google Maps, that didn't show up.
It might be a water one because it's at the end of a river, so it
Yes,
might
it
be.
is. Yeah, it is. Because I googled, you know, tarmac airports. I don't know what you call tarmac airports.
Normal airports.
Normal airports.
I'm just having a look-see on my little maps. Let's have a little look-see. Runways. It's asphalt, actually.
Is it?
If you
Asphalt.
were, it's asphalt, which is tarmac.
You're posh. You call it asphalt.
That's what the instrument told me.
Good old tarmac.
Looks quite a good runway, actually.
We've only been flying for 111 minutes, you know. I think we should land, refuel, and go to the next island. If you can keep awake. I'll start a fresh stream. So I can split the streams up.
Half a tank.
I haven't looked at my fuel. Oh, I've got 44%. Loads. Got loads, man. Probably go for another 200 miles on that. Actually, we're flying next to that airport. We might be able to see it once we get out of this cloud. Might be able to see it from the plane if I zoom in.
That's interesting. You know, on your left-hand side, you got your arrows. You put magenta and yellow horizon.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
There's a green circle.
Green circle. What green circle?
There's a green circle in the centre somewhere.
I can't see a green circle.
It's like a green dog site.
Oh, there. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Well, that's supposed to be in the centre, and it tells you if the aircraft's on a straight course.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I've just worked it out because I've just been moving mine around to get a centre, and now the aircraft's in a.
So
It's at an angle.
that is
But-
following the flight plan. That's that circle.
I think it's showing you if you're facing towards your
Destination.
attended car. Yeah. If it's off to the right or left, then your aircraft's got that tilt on it, and you need to correct it, I believe.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that.
So I've just used my aircraft to do a tilt. Although mine's at the minute, it's a bit like a DJI. It's angled with its left wing down and its right wing up, just to combat the wind.
But if I pull back to the left to get back on the flight plan, that's gone right up to my right.
Which means that your aircraft's tilted in the sky. Mine's like a DJI at the minute. It's actually tilted. Going straight, but it's tilted. The wings are tilted
Well,
in the wing.
I'm straight now, and it's on to my right, and I'm dead on the flight plan.
Okay.
If you look, well, I'm a little bit off it. Well, I'm not dead on it, but
that flight plan doesn't work as such. When you zoom in, you're well off it. It's only when you pull back you look like you're on it.
That's interesting, yeah. See, you learn a lot when you watch us two. We haven't got that far to go. Just from there to there.
Yeah, and the aircraft definitely wants to tilt. Just to keep that green thing in the centre. Because we've got a 19 knot wind hitting the aircraft. "40 miles off the end of this cloud."
Yeah. Can you see the end of it?
I can see this cloud like you're seeing a wall of cloud. I just thought it is cloud, not mountains.
I don't think it's mountains. I think it's just high altitude land. I think it'd be great if we can get to this island off the coast of Canada today. I know it's a long way. If you're up to it, I'm up to it. But like I say, we'll start a fresh live stream. Plus I've got a video to post. Me flying up a mountain with a drone. Flying up a canny mountain in the Lake District with a DJI Air 2.
The snow stopped now.
I haven't had any snow since I left the airport.
No, I meant outside for real.
Alright, all we've got here is blue sky, big clouds flying past and wind, and freezing cold outside. Last time I looked it was 4 degrees Celsius. And 4 days ago it was 24 degrees. No, not 24, 23 degrees 4 days ago. And now it's 4 degrees. Who would want to live in the UK, for God's sake? Let's all move to Australia. Plus, if you move to Australia, they've got floods. Poor people, all their homes have been ruined twice. They had 2 floods. Poor peoples. All the houses have been ruined. Look at that. We've got the end of this great big massive cloud. Let's go outside the plane and have a look with the 360 camera. Rather amazing that, isn't it? How the cloud changes. So you've got that cloud in the distance over there, and you've got this massive greyness. Hundreds of miles of grey cloud. But now we're flying out of it. That's cool.
Oh, hey. There's another trick you can learn. If you're going down in altitude, then what you do is you check the FLC and the speed,
Yeah.
and that'll take the flight computer will take it down to the desired height at your speed.
So I'll calculate that for you.
Yeah. That looks like a mountain ahead of me. The clouds are sitting on top of a mountain.
Are you lower than the mountain?
No.
That's good news then. Got nothing to worry about then.
Still, when you think it's clouds and it's not, it's a rock.
That's the trouble with flying in white all the time. It dazzles you. You don't know if it's cloud or land. But that in front of me is definitely land. We've got land at last. We've got scenery. Something interesting to look at. Ugh. So there you go. Well, we had somebody watching for at least an hour, but they've gone off. They've gone to work. Thank you, one person who was watching. I really appreciate your support if you watch this back. Look at that, Tony. Land below us.
I know, I can see it.
Don't like that cloud in the distance, so. Yeah, come in on one bank of cloud, have a nice landy bit, then you got a bit of cloud in front of us. I wonder what this airport's like in front of us. Seems to the air traffic control around.
Center Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy is type 14,200 feet. Request flight following. Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy Center. Squawk 2237.
Squawk 2323. What's it?
Squawk 2237 Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy.
2237. So if you go to squawk
Kodiak November
2237.
289er Kilo Quebec Heavy radar contact 14,100 feet. Altimeter 29er.907. Roger Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy.
There you go, I've made them happy. I'm happy, they're happy. Tony's happy.
Mm. 123 miles.
I'll tell you in a minute. 99 miles. 99 red balloons go by. I like that song. Trying to think. I've actually got I can actually put some music on if you want.
You could.
But I got
Epidemic Sound.
yeah, I paid for it, so it's free. Well, it's not free, I paid for it. £9 a month. What kind of music do you want? Let's have a look. Yeah, pop music, acoustic, country and western. I don't like jazz.
Country
Never
and
liked
West.
Country and western. I've never liked jazz music. There's something about jazz music I just do not like. Don't know what this one's like. Can you hear that?
Yes. But every time you'll talk, it'll knock it out.
I'll shut up then.
Nah, can't hear it now. It's in and out. Nah. Nah, it's not going to work.
Isn't it?
It's in and out.
Yeah, bugger. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. I know why. I've got the sound up on bloomin' I don't know. I need to turn the sound off on that. There you go. Now it'll work. It'll work now. Is it working?
No.
It's not. You're not picking that up.
I'm picking it up, but then it fades out. It's on off. A few seconds.
Yeah. Well, sod that then. Oh dear. Oh, shut up, you silly twit. I never listen to you rambling on. Ugh. Oops. What the hell was going on there? I got thrown around a bit. Right, we're nearly at that first airport. I'm looking out for it. Let's go outside with the 360. Now, there should be an airport in front of us over there somewhere. Should be, it should be roughly around about over there. Somewhere over there.
At the top end of the river.
Yes, it is. Well, I've come down to 13,700 feet.
Out of 9,000.
I could probably come down a tad more, actually.
At 9,000 still clear. heading directly for it.
No, it must be up this valley. I don't think that's a valley. I think that's just the edge.
BGSF has come up onto the main airports now, at your nearest airport.
I wonder if we should land there. 'Cause that looks like the biggest airport, doesn't it?
It's Kangalusku.
Right, I'm going to just come down and height a little bit more.
That's 36 mile to that airport.
What, the one I'm supposed to be going to?
No, that new one. 36 mile.
I sort of think we should head towards the one we're supposed to be going to.
Okay.
But I will fly over it. I'm heading towards it. Just to see what it looks like.
I've only got one person watching now.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
This is to satisfy ourselves more than anybody else. We can say we flew around the world in a Kodiak 100. How many people can say that? I say you really flew around the world in a Kodiak 100. I said,
Kodiak
yeah.
November 289er Kilo Quebec. Heavy contact center on 120.3.
Nice to do it in real life.
120.3 for Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy.
We've even got air traffic control.
I haven't.
Well, mine wasn't working because of my internet, but my internet seems to have picked up now, and now it's working again.
I've got no airports.
Well, if I zoom in on that map, we'll see how far I am from that airport. Oh, it's miles over there. I'm not going all the way over there. I'm just going to stick to my flight plan. Just going to carry on to the coast. That's like an extra 50 miles diversion. Urbex Sniper Hunter, hi. How long have you been there? I've been looking at the blasted
Not long.
screen, hasn't he?
No.
I'm going to move my laptop so it's in front of me so I can see it. Me and Tony are still flying, doing the world trip in the Kodiak. My friend Roderick said we're mad. Said you're mad. He said that would do my head in if I did that, he said. But Tony and I are flying fanatics. Either they were flying drones or we're flying flight sim. It's a good way to pass the day.
Or life.
Yeah. Greetings from Germany, greetings from the UK, or I could say greetings from the United Kingdom, or I could say greetings from England. Or I could say greetings from Greenland. Greetings from Greenland, because that's where we are at the moment. Greetings from Greenland. So, how far are you from the airport now, Tony?
Just diverted from that other one. 92.
69. So we're not that far apart. That's enough for a jet flying over my house. That's a 2-engine jet as well. So we're not far away. Oh, yeah. When we land here, we're going to have a break and start a fresh live stream if Tony wants to keep going. I'm quite happy to keep going because I'd quite like to get to one of the islands off the east coast of Canada. It would be quite good if we could. It's only 5:36.
In that time.
We'll see when we get there. We'll make a decision when we land. I have to deliver all these packages in the back of the plane. Greenland tea cakes. Have them all. What's Tony delivering?
One person.
One person. Tony's delivering one person.
Now just press. Hey, just press B and I lost 200 feet.
Press B and nothing happened. Look at this. Starting to get towards the airport and it starts getting cloudy again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down low. Am I losing altitude? Yes, I am. 63 miles from the airport. So we're not far away. We've got views, we can see the land, we can see out the windows. It's a bit desolate out there.
Everywhere's frozen.
Can't even see an animal. What about that side? All frozen wasteland, but nothing there. Well, at least we can see something. It's better than flying over the sea or flying over that horrible cloud we were flying over.
Let me buy myself out here.
All by yourself.
Yeah, there's a song like that. All by myself.
I've got it on autopilot.
Congratulations.
Seems to be flying in the right direction for a change. Trouble is, if I leave the room and go downstairs, the damn thing will go mad again and it'll just crash. I just don't trust it, you see. I just cannot trust it. Well, at the moment it seems to be spot on.
My mum wants me now.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
You want to mute Discord? See? Autopilot started to get weird again. Check that out. Right, we're not far from the airport now. 47.4 miles. Oh, anyway. See if it's coming down in height a bit more. Fly down that valley. I think it's a sea lock. And we'll come into the airport. Land. We'll keep to the good destinated route. Don't want to go off it. just got some other big hills to fly over.
Are you there?
Yep.
Are you flying over that river that's frozen?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yes, I am.
There's a ship in the middle of it.
Is that?
Yeah,
Uh,
I've just seen him.
well, I'm not quite over it yet. It's down there somewhere.
He's stuck in.
There's a river there.
He's stuck in the middle.
Are you flying
Might
over
be.
it now?
Yeah,
Oh, you must be in front of me.
I'm just come down from that airport, so probably not. It's probably on the wrong river for you.
Oh, I see which river you're flying down, yeah. You're flying
There's
down that one down there.
It's a big ship down there in the middle. Maybe he's an icebreaker.
Well, I'm down to 10,200.
9,400.
I'm not going to go any lower than that. Because there's some hills in front of me.
Mm. 58 mile, which means got to start making a decision on decisionary heights.
Yeah.
Not rushing down in this weather.
I'm 36 miles from the airport.
So don't you think you should be down to at least 5,000?
Well, I'm coming down high.
Have you pressed your
Yeah,
speed thing?
yeah.
Doing it automatically?
Yep, so I passed it.
Good.
Well, it's looking really good over here.
Still 16 knots to from our left hand side, which means we've got to go out to sea and come back in again.
Take the right-hand sea lock. Time for another bag of quick crunchies, I think. Don't feel hungry really, I'm just snacking.
sounds like German soldiers walking across the snow when you chew. Oh, pay attention, lads. You're making too much noise on you. Yeah. Still got to do me washing and what have you. See if I can rescue me camera.
I'll put stuff in the washing machine. I'll put a mobile phone in.
Not do any good.
Ruined it.
It's 5:45, you know.
Will I land here and call it?
Probably.
Might be a good idea. Good stuff. Nearly feels quite comfortable.
Oh, good. If you look at your centre column now and your purple lights, it'll tell you when you're going to land. Approximately 14 minutes. If you can see your centre one.
Estimated 8 minutes.
There you are.
Altitude is 8,000.
Too many hills around here.
Whoa, bloody hell. Getting a few bloody violent crosswinds there.
Told you. 13 knots.
Doesn't grab you. I think we've done well to get here.
Mm-hmm.
People might call us crazy. Yeah, I'm going to get buffeted a little bit.
After that, I should get past the big mountain. I'm still 34 miles.
14.
Should be in visual then.
Not yet, it's not, 'cause there's pretty great big hills in the way.
You're flying out to sea anyway.
And I'm just coming over this, starting to turn right. There's another valley there. Another right-hand side. Nice to see some green. Weather's not looking very promising near the airport. But that's always the case. Once you get to an airport, it starts clouding over.
You know why that is, don't you?
What?
Why it's always misty and foggy over the runways.
Right.
Because where they build the airports is where they can't build houses because it's usually marshland. So when they build the airport, it's different to houses. You know, they can build it differently. But you still get the marsh gas and different temperatures on the ground that produces the heat, which gives you the clouds. There's only the man-made runways like out at Hong Kong that don't seem to get the low-lying fog unless it's naturally occurring.
Just put my flaps down one.
I'm at 5,000 feet. "25 miles out, due down in 9 minutes.
I can see the air, I can see the runway. Right. I can see the runway.
Don't forget you got a narrow wind coming from the, well, it'll be the 8 o'clock across your aircraft. Depends if you want your tail pushed across as you land,
Well,
or whether you...
I'm going to chance it and just coming straight into the air. I'll tell you how it goes. If I think it's a bad crosswind, I will abort the landing and take off again.
Oh God, cat's here.
Yeah, coming to land and the cat's there. Oh, Jeffrey's still fast asleep, that's good.
What? I'm landing the aeroplane. No. No. I'll put you outside in that cold wind. I'll put my hands round your neck. You let me, you know.
Yeah, Jeffrey lets me. Very trusting.
Yeah.
But then we've got to put the hands around my neck. Swaddled up a little bit.
He likes the back of his neck massaged.
Yeah, Jeffrey does. But he loves his little massages.
Mine almost collapses when I do it.
Center Kodiak, November 289.
Yes, after I've landed,
Heavy
I'll do
2000
a
feet.
meal. I'll do a meal.
Kodiak, November
We can relax.
Kilo, Quebec Heavy, center altimeter 30.01, continue as planned.
Hey. Hey.
500.
Shit. Bouncing.
Your mouse would stop going down there. Stop it. Push you down.
Yeah. There's a sea. Right in front of me.
We'll reverse her.
Yep, down.
Not very wide, is it?
Wide enough for Kodiak. Wouldn't like to land a jet on there.
Oh well.
There's the windsock. I'll stop and have a look at it. There's the windsock there. So the wind's coming from the across the runway slightly.
Yeah. Like I said,
It's very
Drop the
floppy.
fu-
Very floppy.
it's dropped to 5 knots.
It's a floppy windsock.
Go down, chill. I'm landing the aeroplane. Stop headbutting me. There's a good chap. Stop it. Chill. If you're landed,
Well, I want to see you coming to land, so I don't want to. I just want to see if I can see you.
You can't see me. You haven't seen me all things. So you won't see me landing.
That's why I want to have a look. That's a cool flight, that.
No chill.
I have to get this nameplate sorted out.
Well, it's on my side, obviously, but I'm not reinstalling Windows again.
No. I don't think it's got anything to do with that.
Chill, stop it. Down. Oh, chill, stop it.
We got snow on the ground.
Yes.
It's cold. Cold here. Bit of fresh air though. Cooked up in that plane for 2 hours.
You might as well stop the stream.
How far are you from the airport?
6 mile.
Really?
But you won't.
Really,
Yes.
if I can't see your nameplate, I should see your plane. By reasoning, because the nameplate is just there to show where you are. But really, I should be able to see you coming into land.
I don't think you will, because if the fault is at my end, then
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
I don't see anybody.
I don't see anybody either. No one's here. There's no planes. There's buildings, but no planes. Apart from me and an aerial mast.
According to that, I'm on the wrong side of the mountain anyway.
So it's just me and nobody else around. I've got a windsock to keep me company.
So I say you might as well stop your live stream.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's just boring for people.
Yeah, okie dokie, I will. Right, need to come out of there. I should better stop it now. Should be able to stop it now. No, go to the main menu. Have to go to the main menu. Main menu. There you go. See, I can only stop it when I go to the main menu.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next